then to other needy people. In the United States, the origins of child support include the Penal Code, California, 1872. California adopted the Penal Code, which made failing to pay child support a misdemeanor.
Yep. Now, that's the basic origins of child support. Modern day child support genesis is back in the early 80s, where feminist groups worked with lawmakers to make sure that men were paying, because men were divorcing women and leaving them destitute and abandoning the children. And the insidious part of this is the feminist groups used examples during congressional hearings and everything. They used examples of wealthy men and how much back child support all these wealthy men owe to get the law passed, and then the system goes after middle class and poor people.
Mm.
So they used a bait and switch, because the argument on its face is definitely correct. A lot of what Lisa's saying on paper is definitely correct, but the bait and switch was they used wealthy men as an example of all this back child support and how horrible it is. But the system doesn't go after wealthy men. The system goes after middle class and poor men. And again, and part of that is because they get fees and they get funding and they get money to operate these systems. So it's imperative for them to keep this system going and keep going after men, because these organizations and government created organizations get paid from it. And that's not the way it was supposed to go.
I have another piece of information that Chris dug up, and it's called the Uniform Desertion and Non-Support Act. In 1910, this act made it a crime for a parent to desert or neglect to provide for their children under 16. Social Security Act in 1975, Title whatever of the Social Security Act, was added to mandate that states establish programs to locate non custodial parents, establish paternity, and enforce child support. Child support is the money that a higher earning parent pays to the lower earning parent after separation. The purpose of child support is to ensure that both parents can support themselves and their children.
On paper.